Friends, good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel Salem Classes. So, friends, today we are going to look poem number 2. The title of the poem is Fire and Ice. That is for 10th class CBSE English Language and Literature. This short poem outlines in the familiar question about the fate of the world, wondering if it is more likely to be destroyed by fire or ice. People are on both sides of the debate. If I ask you when the earth will destroy and how the earth will destroy, you might have various answers according to religious scripture or according to science, either according to some other prophecy. But today we will look what the poet suggests here, or what the poet tells the belief of the people, how the world will end, how there will be a complete destroying of the world. This poem, the name of this poem, as I told you, this is Fire and Ice. This poem is composed or written by Robert Frost. Already we have discussed about his life background when we have studied poem number 1, The Dust of Snow. This short poem by Robert Frost, this is poem the poet refers to prediction of how the world will end. There are two predictions in this poem. Some says the earth will destroy by fire, or some says the earth will destroy by ice. According to the poet, the fire stands for desire, greed, avarice, or lust. Let me discuss with you what are the four meanings. What is the depth meaning of this four words? Actually, we are not going to think about the actual meaning of fire and ice. We are going to discuss the human quality which is regarding of fire and ice. According to the poet, what is the human quality of fire? What is the human quality of ice? We will discuss about that only. So, what do you think about desire? Desire, it's a, there is no death of desire. One after one, human beings always having desire. For example, if I have a mobile phone, after 2 or 3 months, if I see there is another latest model mobile phone, so I want to have that one also. That is called desire. Suppose a person have a good house, so he wanted to have a bungalow also. Suppose a person have a good car, he wanted to have a luxury car also. That is called desire. Desire never dies. It would grow day by day in our heart. That is why the poet here tells that desire is growing in human heart. Then after we see here greed, what is greed? I want to remember you, I want to remind you about a story of greedy dog. The greedy dog is found a piece of bread and it went away from the village. As it was crossing the bridge, it looked into the water, and by watching his reflection, he thought there is another dog in the water with having bread, so that he wanted to have the bread also. Greediness or greed is the quality that make the man in cruel. So when the greedy that develop in the heart of a man, the man becomes automatically cruel. He has no compassion if he has greedy in his heart and mind. Then here is another word, avarice. Avarice also is the same like greed. Then another word is the lust. Lust is a sexual immorality. So the people are running behind them, and that would ruin their life, and that would destroy their life. Here the poet says, as you want to satisfy yourself, that would grow more and more in your life. There will be no ending of your satisfaction. On the other hand, it will destroy your life. It will fully ruin your life. Then other word is there, or other prediction is there, that is called eyes. So eyes is presenting the hatred nature of human. You know, if I ask you what is hatred, so you might have studied, or you might have studied that in your history book, how the Adolf Hitler, how he was hating to Jews, and because of his hatred quality, he killed many Jews. That is called hatred. And due to having the hatred, always the war going on among the countries, because we do not consider other like ourselves. We want our motto and our view, that is correct, and everybody wants to follow that. That is why the people are hating others, and that hatred brings coldness and rigidity. What do you understand by rigidity? Rigidity, this is something hardness. This is something hardness. In other words, I can give you an example. Suppose you are on the way and you have seen there is an accident, and due to that accident, somebody is screaming and somebody is crying for helping, but you are not putting your mind toward that activities that is called rigidity or that is called hearts. So, by the quality of eyes, one become insensitive and indifferent toward the feeling of others. That is why previous I told you we do not consider others like ourselves. The poet says both fire and ice are growing with such a rapid speed that the world would soon perish either way in fire or in ice. So friends, this is the summary of this poem, and now we will look a little explanation of the poem. I will read the poem, then I will explain a little bit. Some says, stanza number 1, some says the world will end in fire, or some says in ice. For what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. The poet says that there are two nations in the society. About the destruction of the world, the first of the theory states that fire will cause the disaster to happen. He equates fire with human passion and desire. The poet frankly confesses that he agrees with those people who believe that the world will be burnt by fire. Before some years, the poet met some scientists, and he was said by the scientists the earth may be destroyed by the fire or by the ice. That is why he tells some says by the fire or some says by the ice. Actually, it is natural fact the global warming is day by day increasing in the world. That may be the cause of destroying of the earth. That is natural. But here we are discussing about the depth meaning or the human quality of fire. And when there will be too much cold, and everywhere if there will be that all will become just like ice, then the earth will be destroyed. That is the argument of science. Or he says, some says earth will be destroyed by ice. So here second stanza, but if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice is also great. The first stanza he emphasized about the fire, and in second stanza he emphasized about the about the ice. In this line, the poet stops discussing the first theory and goes on to talk about the second theory. First theory was about fire, and when he comes to the second stanza, he stops the first theory, then he began to say the second theory. The theory about the destruction of the earth by ice. He does not disagree. If he is telling about the ice, that doesn't mean he is disagree about fire. With the first theory about the fire, He simply considers what might happen if the earth were to be destroyed a second time. He is sure that the second time ice will be enough to destroy the earth as nearly as effectively as the fire. He then compares ice with hatred. Here the ice meaning hatred. In Hindi we can say that nafrat or ghrina. Let us discuss the poetic device. First of all, symbolism. Fire symbolize human desire, whereas ice stand for hatred. That already we have discussed. Fire and ice. Here it is not describing as its natural translation or natural meaning. Here it is describing as symbolic symbolism or translation. Alliteration. Some says the world will end in fire. I hold with those who favor fire. So you have to understand the alliteration. Here I mention some. Now SO you can find the alliteration. Say S is the alliteration and will, that is also. Then second line, I hold with those who favor fire. FA, then also FI. All are called alliteration of this poem. Then next thing is that rhyming scheme. Okay, rhyme scheme. Rhyme scheme is A B A A A B A B A. So friends, I think you have understood very clearly. If you have any doubt about this point, so you can make your comment or in the comment box, or before leaving I would request, if you are newly watching my video, so you have to please you subscribe my channel and also put like or dislike button. So this poem I explained with my knowledge. Actually I am not expert. Whatever knowledge I had, just I gave you, and I have a desire. If I have a little, I need to share it. I don't want to hide it inside of the soil. There might be a little bit wrong, there might be a little bit mistake, but if I do not do anything, I cannot know where I am or what is my mistake. So friends, if there is any mistake, or if there are any senior teacher, if you have seen this video, if you have any suggestion, please suggest me to improve my video lecture, and put your suggestion in the comment box. Thank you.